Hey guys, welcome back to Yokai Watch Blasters, and in this episode, we're rematching Venoct, and hopefully gonna recruit him to our team. Last time, we really did not stand a chance against the leader of the Snake Squad, but in between parts, I've done a lot of grinding, and now our average level is around 47, which means we're gonna have a decent shot at taking down Venoct. Also, I recruited a new friend, Kieran, the Heartful Classic Yokai, who is a phenomenal healer. Our first S rank of the playthrough is actually really easy to get. So, I alluded to this last time, but the patrol function in Yokai Watch Blasters is actually pretty darn good for getting S rank yokai. Simply, all you gotta do is come over here, press the X button to switch the view, and see, alright, are there any S ranks? Are there any S ranks? Any S ranks? Any S? Oh, there's the Supio, which is pretty decent. Corpton, also an S rank. Ooh, not bad. And that's all we got this time. But here's the deal. In Harrisville, if you're playing on Red Cat Core, Irewig, and its evolved form or evolution, Firewig, do spawn in this area, which is, well, another yokai I acquired. But for Kieran, you have to go to Old Springdale. Now, just because every time you do a mission, the level resets and all the yokai that appear here reset, doesn't mean you can't save right before, not get Kieran, and then just back out. So basically what I did was, when I eventually got a mission to appear that did have Kieran, I saved, brought a popularity yokai, battled him a whole bunch of times, and eventually got him. And if I didn't, I just revert my save. So Kieran is a phenomenal yokai I cannot recommend enough. Also, in between episodes, we've been doing a little bit of, oh my gosh, you look so cool. Yeah! This house is so small. Stinking. Great yokai, can't recommend enough. Also, I've been doing some equipment grinding. I've been playing with some players online and specifically fighting two distinct yokai. So I think, oh, I can't do it from here. I've been fighting a lot of Gargaros and Gutsy Bones. So this Oni Smasher Red actually appears once you take on Super Gargaros, which I have not done yet, but I got some of the materials because my friends carried me along. Also, the Jawbone Ring you get from Gutsy Bones. Phenomenal item. Eventually, we can make these even stronger to be their, like, rank 5 form. Rank 5 is the best. Currently, our equipment is rank 3, and I think it's gonna take a while before we can upgrade them. Yeah, we don't have any of the pieces, so I've been grinding a lot of those bosses in preparations for this episode. But now that we talked about that, let's get into Sorcery, which can be done right over here. This is the first time we talked to this guy. This is Master Zen, and
looks like you made a lot of friends. That deserves a reward. Now you can do sorcery.
Yeah. So, with Sorcery, we can turn yokai medals, not the actual yokai, into soul gems, and these can power up our yokai even further. To do this, you first need the yokai that you want. Now, there are a lot of souls that have a bunch of different effects. However, I'm only going to be covering a few because they are the best of the best. And the first one I want to talk about is actually Firewig, or Irewig. You want to evolve the Firewig into, or Irewig into Firewig before you do this, by the way. But this guy right here is phenomenal. Firewig has one of the best souls in the entire game for fighters. Increased power of criticals, which doesn't sound amazing, but oh my gosh, you have no idea. Critical attacks in this game are amazing. So we're gonna be getting rid of Firewig, sure, it kinda does stink a little bit. He is a cool yokai. However, the Firewig soul is gonna help us out a ton. Sadly, though, we do have to power it up to rank 10 to get its maximum efficiency, which we can't really do right now, but all things in time. For the time being, though, we gotta get back to fighting Venoct. I'm gonna equip this to Hovernyan, and if he does crit, which due to his light speed skill, he should be able to do pretty often, we should be able to do an absolute ton of damage. So now that's been taken care of, let's start the mission, and hopefully recruit Venoct, because it's a 5% chance, and it's probably gonna take a while, god dang it. Okay, here we go. We're a lot stronger, but the strategy has not changed. Oh my gosh, Venoct still does a ton of damage. However, if we can get a crit with a boy, Hovernyan, we're gonna do a lot more damage than we were doing before. Smashable, already down. We didn't even need to use our Soul Ultimate. Nice. Now let's move on to Shadow Venoct, and oh my gosh, yeah, we're doing a lot more damage thanks to everyone being leveled up. On top of this, Kieran's Inspiritment is phenomenal at keeping us alive. If he uses the heal over time, it is, oh my gosh, no, we're destroying Venoct. Oh my goodness. So word of warning, guys, yeah, equipment in Yokai Watch Blasters makes a giant difference. More than even levels do. You just really gotta get good gear, and to do that, you have to continually refight bosses over and over again. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. This is like night and day, y'all. Venoct got destroyed. Holy crud. So, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Oh my gosh, we like clobbered him, dude. But will we get him to join us? That's the thing. There's a 5% chance after clearing this mission, you'll get an additional scene after you get your reward for clearing the mission. That Venoct will join you. And, yeah, based on what people have been saying online, it's not the best. It is really tough to get this yokai, but I'm gonna try. Well, I can't not try, it's just random number generator, but you know what I mean. Ooh, a red coin. Nice, so, will we get him? I don't know. Let's find out. God dang it, well, it's just a 5% chance. It's basically gonna take me a really long time. I did not expect it to get on the first try, so let's try again, continue the mission, and we could progress more in the story, which I do want to do, but like, for something we're gonna try and show off in this episode, I basically need Venoct, so let's go again. Yes! Finally! Oh my gosh! If it would be acceptable, could I join you as your friend? Heck yeah, dude! I think that's the best way for me to become stronger. You got it. Venoct finally joins.
Venoct!
Holy crap, man. That took me too many tries to count. God dang it, but he's finally mine. Yes. At long last, Venoct has finally joined the party. My goodness, that took forever. So here's the deal about this yokai. Sure, he's an S-rank fighter, and he starts at level 50, but what really makes him one of the best yokai in the entire game is that skill, Stealthy Strike. All attacks are critical when the foe is not seen by enemies. This can either be done with his skill, which we'll show off right now. I think he already has this move, yeah, Vanishing Act. This can either be done with this or the item that makes you vanish. So, you're about to see some crazy damage, right? So, the reason that I got the Irewig and Firewig Soul, right? For those who forgot what it did, increases power of critical attacks, is because we basically have a way for a yokai to always get critical attacks. So, if we can focus on that damage output, we can make Venoct one of the best attackers in the entire game. The second you get Venoct on your team, guys, Yokai Watch Blasters is basically on easy mode. Well, kinda. You'll see in a second, but we should probably do another mission and show this off as fast as I can, because I look so cool! Oh my gosh. Alright, let's hop into another mission and show you some insane damage output. Let's see here. Who is our test subject for today? You know what? That works for me. Glitzy Bones! Let's take him on. So keep in mind, this is a level 34 big boss, but despite that, we're still gonna do an absolute ton of damage. Like, this is gonna get crazy. I might be able to beat him in like 2 minutes or something. I don't know. And it's only gonna get better when we continue to increase the output of the yokai that we have. But first we actually have to get to the boss, and that might actually take some time. So the only downside to this strategy is that Vanishing Act actually has a very long cooldown, which means you're not gonna be able to use this strategy all the time. But when you can, it's really gonna help you out. But Neck and Speed gave us a Spirit Mint. It's still gonna take forever to get to the boss. Oh my gosh. A lot of capsules dodged later. We arrive to the Mirapo that'll let us take on Glitzy Bones, which is an important yokai for increasing the ring that Kieran has right now. So battling him, pretty important. Oh man, here we go. So first up, we're gonna use Vanishing Act, and now every single attack I do will be a crit, for as long as this buff can stay up. So, with the Irewig Soul, oh man, it's already going away sadly, but with Irewig Soul, right, the eventual increased DPS that we're gonna get from a specific weapon that I'm trying to create, the Orkanos Oni item, I guess. I don't know. It's like a giant, it's a mace whatever you want to call it. It's his big, like, hammer thing he throws around. The name escapes me right now. This yokai is gonna be ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I should probably not stand in the fire. Just because I'm invisible doesn't mean I'm invincible. Oh my gosh, this damage is crazy. And as long as my healers can keep me alive, there's just no reason to stop attacking. Like, this is absolutely crazy how broken this character is with this soul. And once I increase the soul's damage output, it's only gonna get better. I do believe there is a way to, actually... Oh, crap. This is kind of bad. I don't know how to dodge this one. Oh, man. Our party's actually kind of getting knocked out. I gotta stop attacking for just a second, get up our party. Thankfully, Naked Speed is the assist character this time. So, I kind of messed up there. I did not need to use the Vanishing Act that quickly, but you guys are seeing, we're doing a lot more damage than we used to, and it could be even higher if I managed to get a yokai with a defense down in Spiritman. Then he'd be pretty much like two-shotting bosses, but our damage has skyrocketed since starting the post-game, thanks to Venoct. Glitzy Bones went down in the blink of an eye, and, wow, we got a, Black Oni Orb. I'm alright with that. That's a lot of, levels for Venoct, and we did not get an equipment. That's okay, though. So, this is basically gonna be our strategy for a couple episodes now. I just wanted to showcase it in a pretty standard fashion. Basically, Vanishing Act, then wail on him. Wait for Vanishing Act to come off cooldown, and resume. It's just that easy, baby. Though, getting Venoct is actually the hard part, because, I don't know, it took me, like, almost all night. But, oh, we got the first place. Nice. So that'll be handy when it comes to upgrade our equipment. But, yes. Now, to the rest of the post-game. Before we head out, though, I just want to see if there's any really good yokai that are... Master Odin! Okay, we're going for him. So this is in Shopper's Row. Okay, so Snoddle and Master Odin can appear on this map. I'm going for him before we do anything else, because that yokai is crazy good. This might actually be the first time that we've done a patrol on camera, but basically, it's this simple. It's a kind of slow-paced map. Oh man, you just got knocked out. Kind of a slow-paced thing. There's not any big bosses that can show up. It's just a whole bunch of yokai that you might not normally be able to find. And hopefully you'll run into a good one like Snoddle. And you're gonna join me? No, totally didn't. Sadly, there is no way to use food to increase the chances of getting a yokai. You simply just have to keep battling them with a popularity yokai like Casanova. And eventually, you might get him. Oh my gosh, there he is. He just came and went. Crap. Okay, so yeah, that's how fast this can kind of go. My sort of strategy is to not necessarily move all around the map looking for different yokai, just taking down the ones that are right near me, and then just more are gonna spawn because there has to be a certain amount of yokai on the map at all times. So I kind of like to hang around one little area and just basically do a patrol. Just keep running around until we find another Master Udon, which might actually take some time. Sadly, there is a pretty high, like, time limit on this, and by high I mean like low, but to break up the monotony, you can do a couple side quests where the blue flags are, but personally I'm just after that udon, baby. Oh my gosh, please, please, please. Ah, man, he didn't join me, dang it. I'm also not getting Snoddle, and Snoddle's not even that good. What the? I don't know. This might be a bust, but oh well. I want to at least try. Oh my gosh, okay, at least I got Snoddle. My goodness. Okay, so might not be able to get Master Odin in this episode, but at least I showcased the process to doing it. Maybe your luck will be better than mine, but hey, I'll take Snoddle for sure. I don't know if he's any good, but hey, he's a rare yokai. You can't go wrong with him. But I kind of really want to get, you know, Master Odin, because currently Casanova, not our best healer, not gonna lie. Also, you do it would be nice, but we didn't get him either, son. Okay, whatever. Please, please, just join. If you don't... Oh, man, okay. I think I'm just gonna cut my losses and try and do this in between parts, because it can be a really tough process to get the S ranks. Like, it took me like a couple hours to get Kieran, and Kieran was spawning all over the place, but now you know how to do patrol. But we're still not done in this episode. We're gonna hang on to Casanova for just a little bit longer because he still does have a lot of use as our secondary healer. Currently, my team setup is 2 fighters, 2 healers. If you are playing single player, do not be afraid to use 2 healers. It's gonna be really, really handy, and it's not fair. Nice pun. Welcome to the team, Snoddle, I guess. But we still have more missions in. Oh wow, he did unlock something. One of the medallion pages, actually. How about that? I guess there's a legendary yokai that's associated with Snartle. Why did I click the roof? I was already here. But we're still trying to do the post-game stuff. Next up, we're gonna take on Arachnus and his army. Well, not really Arachnus. And you'll see. Defeat Army General Arachnus. Bony versus Fleshy. The battle in Flat Pot Plains. Fight Arachnus with Total Dude. You got it. Let's go. Chances are this mission shouldn't be anything too terribly difficult because we got because we got Venoct by our side. And Venoct's damage output is pretty darn high for this stage in the game. But at the same time, these guys are not pushovers. You should probably just take on one at a time. You gotta defeat 10 to actually advance the next part. And I hope I can do this. Actually, the first time I'm going against it. But considering my weapons are really powerful, I think I'll be okay. Okay, just one more and we'll be done here. I gotta say, like, Venoct's damage output is even surprising me, and we're not done here yet. You won't get to the general without going through me. Oh, wow, that hurt. Okay, what the heck? What just happened there? I was reading the dialogue and I just got one shot. Oh my gosh. What the Man, maybe this mission's tougher than I thought. But despite that, though, if we just pop Vanishing Act and go to town on these guys, we should be fine. We're getting crits like crazy. Sadly, Endurafont is one of the tankiest yokai in the whole game, but even so, we are just melting him away. Oh my gosh. Vanishing Act is off cooldown more often than I thought, and I brought along one of the vanishing items so I can use it again. But for the most part, these tank yokai aren't really anything too tough. We also have Total Dude with us, so that's helping out a lot. I don't know if we'll get Total Dude or Arachnus for clearing this mission. I imagine, oh crap. I imagine that it's Arachnus, but I can't say for sure actually. So this one, I gotta say a lot easier than, no it is not. What the crap, these guys are doing so much damage. Okay, that's an issue, but we're gonna persevere. We got like 5 people. We're just against one. No biggie, right? We're getting heals like crazy, but I guess we really gotta get some more levels. I do have, right now, a decent amount of Oni Orbs, but actually grinding Oni Orbs can be a little bit on the tricky side. Man, we don't even need Vanishing Act. We're getting crits like crazy. Holy crud.
No, how could this happen?
All right, next up, the General. You got it.
You finally managed to make it this far. You'll fight me, the Bony Spirits General.
It's been a while, Arachnus. That frown suits you. Yeah, why is he always frowning?
I'm tired of your jokes, Total Dude. Now the battle begins. Today we're going to settle this.
We sure will. So Vanishing Act popped. Let's go ahead and use our ultimate, which I believe will also crit every single time. Yes, it will, but I didn't really hit all of them. That's unfortunate, but we're still doing a ton of damage. Vanishing Act is almost done. I'm gonna pop the item to get us to vanish again. There we go. Now we're hiding, and that's, yes, it does actually proc it. Awesome. So with this combo, Arachnus doesn't stand a chance, and a lot of the bosses probably don't either. Wow. We took down the Ironwigs too, or the Firewigs, I guess I should say. Sadly, I don't think we can recruit them from this mission, so wow, that's really it. Crud, that was easier than I thought.
I'll never accept defeat. I'll never accept that I lost this fight. Cream-filled donuts are the best!
No way, custard-filled donuts are the way.
Bony spirits love cream, and fleshy souls love custard. This is really unlikely to end soon.
Yeah, it's transcended like 3 games now. Anyways, mission complete. But moment of truth time. Are we actually gonna recruit Arachnus? I goddamn doubt it, because 5% is asking for... Wait, is this Arachnus? Are you kidding me? We're back, meow.
Is it wonderful to see everyone working so hard again today?
Okay, I don't think this is the cutscene for Arachnus. My heart actually skipped. I thought we got him, and...
Guys, this is bad.
What's wrong, Miradox?
It seems Banyan 28's rampaging in the future.
Uh-oh.
Well, Banyan 28 is... What?
Why would he do that?
It seems they got a little too into that fight with whipped cream. It's like something's gone wrong.
Uh-oh.
I let him too enthusiastic. That's a strange reason.
What's more, it seems like he's not the only one rampaging. All the robot-type yokai are on a rampage. Seems like a rebellion or something. That's terrible.
Yeah, doesn't sound good.
Well, then we better go to the future and help out.
Yeah! It'll be easy. With the power of Venoct. Maybe. I don't know. Let's actually check the mission. I have no clue how tough that fight can be. A lot of people have been saying it is one of the hardest fights in the whole game. I guess we'll find out eventually. Oh, it's not a big boss, right? That's, not... Oh. Recommend a level 60. Yeah, I think that's gonna take some time. A lot of time, actually. And, we still don't even have any of the wicked executives, so I think our best course of action is to try and grind up a little bit more, and... Crud. I think... Yeah, we're gonna end things off on this episode, guys, but we still powered up our party a whole heck of a lot. Sure, we didn't get Master Odon, but I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna need 2 very strong healers to do this next mission, because it's a giant difficulty increase, but we did pretty good today. We got Venoct, we got some decent equipment, our party's finally shaping up. But next time, in Yokai Watch Blasters, it's time to take on Robonyan 28. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye.